الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ومن والاهم وآله الطيبين الطاهرين النقيين إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا وصلى الله عليه وسلم. قال الله تعالى في شأن حبيبه إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. وقال تعالى أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن تمسسكم حسنة تسؤهم وإن تصبكم سيئة يفرحوا بها وإن تصبروا وتتقوا لا يضركم كيدهم شيئا. صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسولنا الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Respected ulama, my brothers and sisters in Islam and dear listeners, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The small verse of Holy Quran is giving us a message, and this message has been revealed at the time of Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam, but is continue for this ummah till the day of the Qiyamah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said the behaviors and manners and attitude and reaction of the non-believer towards the believer. In tamsaskum hasanatun tasuhum, तुम्हें कोई भलाई पहुंचती है तो इनको दर्द और दुख परेशानी डिप्रेशन होता है. If you receive any bounty, any goodness, any victory, prosperity, progress and good life, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about the believer. Tasuhum is depressed the non-believer, is disheartened the believer, is affecting the non-believer. They feel bad. Why these people got all this progress? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, when you receive grief, when you receive defeat, when you are in problem, when your people are dying, then they are happy. And you can see, it's not even at the time of Nabi alayhi salatu salam happened. This is a nature, Allah has explained. And it will continue towards the believer versus non-believer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a way out, remedy, solution. Islam is not only talking about the problems. Islam is dealing with the problem. Islam is not the problem. Islam is a solution of problem. That is a big difference between Western and American ideology and Islamic system. We are not saying ideology of Islam, or we are not saying philosophy of Islam, because ideology and the philosophy is a human mind product based on your own experience, on your own knowledge, on your own understanding. So you can see in a West and American ideology and a system, so many changes came. Certain advertisements were not even allowed in 50s in America because of the immorality. Today, there is nothing such thing as immoral. The same thing in Europe. Why it take a long time for them to give the right for the gays and lesbians? Now is only allowed, no problem. And I scared and I fear maybe 20 years down the line in Europe and America, the president or prime minister may be gay or lesbian. The way he is heading, because they said majority is rule. If they are in a majority and they rule for someone, what will happen? That is none of our business. They have to sort out their problem. But you can see what is happening, what the world is heading through this human ideology, human product of the mind and human philosophy. We are not saying is our ideology, we are not saying is our philosophy. This is a system of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which He revealed to His Mahbub alayhi salam. And His Mahbub alayhi salatu salam has explained, experiment, and He challenged. He challenged in Arafat, taraktu fikum sakalain in tamassaqtumuha falan tadillu ba'di. खुदा पाक की कसम, अल्लाह का महबूब चैलेंज करके गया, मैं दो चीजें तुम्हारे अंदर छोड़ कर जाता हूं, इसको मजबूती से तुमने पकड़ रखा, याद रखो कभी गुमराह बर्बाद होने वाले नहीं हो। खुदा पाक की कसम, इस मिंबर पर मैं कसम खा कर कहता हूं, अगर उम्मत ने इन दो चीजों को पकड़ लिया, कोई फिक्र की बात नहीं। हमारी बर्बादी की वजह यही है, हमने सब कुछ पकड़ा, इन दो चीजों को छोड़ा जो अल्लाह का महबूब हमारे वाले छोड़ के गया था। Wallahi bi Rabbil Kaaba, the Prophet of Allah has said with the confidence, with the challenge, I am leaving two things behind me. If you hold it firmly, you follow the firmly, and you never compromise, فَلَنْ تَضِلُّ بَعْدِي, you never go astray, you never go lost forever. The challenge. Kitabullah, the book of Allah. The Sunnati, and my tradition, my teaching, my life, my talim. In another riwayah, Kitabullahi wa itrati, my book and my family, means Al-Bayt. My brothers, 1.2 billion or 1.6 billion Muslims throughout the world. We ask ourselves, where is Quran and where is Sunnah? We have something to produce to show Allah. Imam Ghazali rahmatullah alayhi, what a beautifully he said, कि शू मेकर को तुम जूते का माप देते हो और उसकी पैटर्न आप देते हो, एक इंच स्मॉल या बड़ा, टाइट या लूज अगर आता है तुम उसे रिजेक्ट करते हो. If you give your measurement and the pattern of your shoe to the shoemaker or the dressmaker to your dress, if 1 inch is bigger or small or tight or loose, you are not going to accept, you reject. Say, sorry, this is not my kind. This is not my measurement, it's somebody's. This is not my color, what I prefer. This is not my quality, what I asked for. This is not my measurement, I gave it to you. Hazrat Shaykh al-Islam Abu Hamid Imam Ghazali फरमाता है, एक मोची का सिया हुआ जूता तेरी तबीयत के मुताबिक नहीं, तू रिजेक्ट कर देता है. खुदा ने अपने महबूब को तेरे लिए पैटर्न बनाया और खुदा ने कहा इसी की सूरत पर, इसी की सीरत पर और इसी के अखलाक पर अगर तुम टूले गए और बराबर है तो मैं कबूल करूंगा, वरना ऑल इज रिजेक्टेड. One shoemaker make a mistake. Sometimes maybe not deliberately he is mistaking. He is not doing deliberately to disappoint you. By mistake. Even he is pleading, I'm sorry my brother, I made a mistake. Please man. But you say, no, I'm sorry. This is not my kind. So many people are bringing goods from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Malaysia, China. And when you go to the delivery, they check. Hey, not one, not one, not one. The chain is not right, the zip is not right, the cloth is not right, the fabric is not right, the quality you use is not right. I'm sorry, I can't take it. But you said you already paid. He says, it's not my business, that is your business. You bring my kind, my way, your way, or highway. Only two people knows highway. My way, your way, or highway. Take your way now, my brother. So Shaykh al-Islam Abu Hamid Imam Ghazali rahmatullah alayhi said, when the shoemaker is not preparing or making shoe according to your measurement, your quality and your kind, you reject. Dressmaker fail to provide your dress according to your pattern, you reject. how Allah is going to accept that Islam of your kind, that way of your life, of your way. And Allah has sent His Mahbub alayhi salam, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. My Prophet is a perfect pattern. दाए पाक की कसम, हम फखर करते हैं, हम नाज करते हैं, अल्लाह ने अपना ऐसा प्यारा, ऐसा महबूब दिया, जिंदगी के हर मरहले, जिंदगी के हर मोड़, जिंदगी के हर मसाइल, जिंदगी की हर लाइन, जिसमें अल्लाह के महबूब ने परफेक्ट एग्जाम्पल दुनिया को पेश किया. Our parents are sacrificed. Fida kabi wa ummi ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He provide a pattern, an example, and qudwatul hasana for anything and everything. Till the day of the Qiyamah is up to us how to follow Him. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I give you two things regarding the scenario, what Ummah is facing today. Palestine is having problem, Gaza is having problem, Somal, Sudan, Eritrea, Habasha, Ethiopia having problem, Masr, Syria, you go to the Bahrain, India, Pakistan, Kashmir, if you go to Philippines and Burma, everywhere people are heading for the problems. No one cares, no one is worried. But what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِن تَصْبِرُوا وَتَتَّقُوا. I am giving you two things. After Quran and Sunnah, as-sabr. We are doing all, we are making sabr. The second element Allah has said, وَتَتَّقُوا. And you have taqwa. Hassan al-Basri rahmatullah alayhi said, I asked Maulana Ali, what is taqwa? He said four things. Al-khawf al-jaleel, fear of Allah. Wal-amru bit-tanzeel, and your life according to Quran and Sunnah. Waqnu bil-qaleel, you satisfied and content after your struggle, after your sacrifice, after your mehman, and after your day and night sacrificing and your effort, whatever little more you receive, you have content. Don't be greedy. Wal-istidadu liyawm ar-rahil, your preparation for your departure from this world to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As Mujaddid rahmatullah alayhi said, मुसलमान तो मौत के लिए इतना तैयार होना चाहिए और मुसलमान को तो मौत के लिए इतना रेडी होना चाहिए कि मौत भी इतनी तैयार नहीं उसकी मौत के लिए. I hope you understand, my brother. Hazrat Mujaddid Sarhindi rahmatullah alayhi said, the mu'min and the believer must ready for his maut and for his departure. Even the maut is not ready to take out his maut. You know, sometimes your flight is 4 o'clock, but some people from 12 o'clock they're at the airport. I said, but isn't it 3 hours to open the counter? You come 3 hours before. I said, never mind, I can sit here. Rather I am early than I am late. So we go beforehand. Even the plane is not ready, the crew member is not ready, the pilot hasn't arrived, even the counter is not open, but you are there. Hazrat Mujaddid फरमाते हैं, for the maut, you must ready. Even before the time of the maut is ready to take out your maut. Now one maut you are going to scare, said, maut come to you and tell, said, hey, bye, let's go to Allah. He said, hey, you came late. How long I am waiting for you? Is there anyone waiting for maut? No one. No one is waiting. No one want to die. Everybody want to live, my brother. This is not the sifat of the believer. It's a one kind of the pandemic which spread as a virus. I will tell you at the end of my bayan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِن تَصْبِرُوا وَتَتَّقُوا لَا يَضُرُّكُمْ كَيْدُهُمْ شَيْئًا. You have sabr, you have a taqwa, then any kind of the behavior, manner, attitude of the non-believer is not going to harm you. Khalas. Hazrat Imam Ghazali rahmatullah alayhi said, by following taqwa, which 4 elements I have described to you, if we have in our life, my brother, in principle, in usul, 4 major things Allah Ta'ala will bless you, which we are missing out. For our problem, we are looking this way, that way. We are looking European Union, we are looking for United Nations. They have their own problems, my brother. उनकी जिंदगी में झांक कर देखो,
उनकी हयात को झांक कर देखो, बारीकी से उनका तुम स्टडी और रिसर्च करो। खुदा पाक की कसम, जितने परेशान ये यूरोप और अमेरिका वाला है, जानवर भी नहीं है। The amount of the problem of the Europe and America is facing eternally in terms of the peace and sukoon and domestic violence within a family, broken family, and the children and the new generation is running away from the hand of the elders. They don't want to listen. The amount of the problem they are facing, my brother, you can give the credit to the animal of the jungle. The life is better, I am telling you. You go to any game park, National Cougar Ranch, or you go to Zambia, we have also national park. You go to Tanzania, they have also national park. You go to Kenya, they have Masai Mara. Have you heard of Masai Mara? In Kenya. Just in a 3 months or 4 months of the season, of the summer of Europe and America, you check the list, the amount of the people are coming to visit jungle and animal of the jungle. Hardly 1 or 2 people from us, they went to jungle. What make them to come jungle? Why? इंसान होकर इंसानी आबादी छोड़ता है, इंसान होकर अपना अच्छा मकान छोड़ता है, इंसान होकर अपना एयरकॉन बंगला छोड़ता है, इंसान होकर अपनी लग्जरियस कार को छोड़ता है, इंसान होकर यूरोप और अमेरिका की माहौल की चमक दमक वाली जिंदगी को छोड़ता है, अफ्रीका के जंगल में आता है, यहाँ धूप में पसीना निकलता है, डर्टी पानी वो पीता है और जंगल के जानवरों से वो दिल बहलाता है। खुदा पाक की कसम, उनके पास अल्लाह और अल्लाह का रसूल होता तो उनको जंगल के जानवरों से दिल बहलाने की जरूरत न रहती। They live all their comfort and luxurious life. The beautiful house, the beautiful bungalow, the aircon car, the aircon office. And they are coming to jungle to get the peace, to see and admire animal of the jungle. And we are in jungle. Jungle means we are in Africa. To them Africa is a jungle. We are in jungle. But we never went to the jungle. One brother asked me, how long you are here? I said, 20 years. Have you ever been National Cougar Park? I said, never been. I said, I'm coming from America. This is my 3rd visit. And you are here, it's very cheap. Why don't you go? मैंने कहा हम इंसान हैं, हम इंसानों में बसते हैं, हमें जानवरों से दिल बहलाने की जरूरत नहीं। हमारा नबी मुकद्दस दीन हमारे लिए छोड़ कर गया है। घर में बैठकर हमें वो मजा और लज्जत और लुत्फ मिलती है जो जंगलों के जानवरों में तुम्हें नहीं मिलता। The Prophet given us such a thing, my brother. Allah bi zikrillah tatma'innal qulub. You look for the peace indeed only in zikr of Allah, in remembrance of Allah, in ibadat of Allah. And Allah has said, through the taqwa, these 4 major bounty I bless you. Promise of Allah. And Junaid Baghdadi, Sayyidul Taifa, the great wali of the time, with the reference of the Quran and Hadith, with the challenge he is giving us. Number 1, all world is suffering from the problems. Different kind of the problems. What Allah has said, مَن يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا. Ayah in Surah Talaq. What Allah said, if you have a taqwa, Allah is promising you, يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا. I will make way for you. I open the door for you. I give you the solution and I will rescue you. As Junaid Baghdadi Rahmatullah alayhi said, when the Yusuf alayhi salam ran away from Zulaikha, and Zulaikha made such a trap, the 7 doors, all doors were locked. When Yusuf alayhi salam is running away from Zulaikha, when Zulaikha said, Hay talak, hay talak, hay talak, what is in Arabic meaning, hay talak? Come on, come on, come on. Hazrat Yusuf said no. Qala ma'az Allah, I fear Allah. And Yusuf alayhi salam, he ran away. So Zulaikha is laughing and saying, Yusuf, kahan jaoge? 7 darwaze hain, har darwaze par taale lage hain. Yusuf, where are you going? 7 doors, all doors are locked. Key is here. Yusuf कहता है, Zulaikha, दौड़ना मेरा काम है, रास्ता बनाना उसका काम है. To me and up to me to run, up to him to open the way. Because he said, "Man yattaqillaha yaj'al lahu makhraja." You have taqwa, I make way for you. My duty in my position, whatever I can. And what Allah has said, fattaqullaha mastata'at. Fear Allah according to your ability, your capacity, and your taqat. I will do what is in my position. Then I leave the natija to Allah, is up to Him. My brother, look at the tafsir, look at the riwayat. जिस दरवाजे के पास यूसुफ अलैहिस्सलाम जाते गए, पहुंचते गए, खुद ब खुद दरवाजा खुलता गया. Just he arrived at the door opened itself. All 7 doors opened without the key. How it happened, my brother? That is the power of the taqwa. Allah said, don't look, the door are closed. No, it's not closed. You seem to be closed. It look like a close. It's a delusion. Reality, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to see you, your effort, your sacrifice, that what extent you can come to me. And to this time, in an automatic world, in a technology world, if you see so many offices, even at the airport, the door is automatic. The man first time is going to the office or going to the airport, just he stand up. And somebody who has experience, somebody has a knowledge, he's asking, why are you standing here? He said, no, the door is closed. He said, no, it's not closed, it's open. This is a difference of the ideology between Western America and Islamic system. They are looking for anything and everything for the reason. It's a world of the reason. This is a world of reality. The difference between reason and reality. Islam is not going for the reason. Islam is going for the reality. When all reason end up, then the reality start. The door is closed, but the man said, no, it's not closed, it's open. He said, no, it's closed. He said, it's open. He said, come with me. He's holding his hand, and they are coming. An automatic door system, my brother, you need to push. No, just you come few meter or centimeter where there's a sensor, and automatically door get open. Now it's amazing. Hey, how the door got open? But I saw it was locked, it was closed. Same way the world we are seeing is closed. No one is in our favor. Europe is not in our favor. America is not in our favor. Muslim League and Arab League has nothing to do with the Palestine. खुदा पाक की कसम, सारी दुनिया अगर हमारी फेवर में नहीं, अल्लाह उसका रसूल हमारी फेवर में है, कायनात की किसी ताकत की हमें जरूरत नहीं. Make Allah and His Nabi in our favor by following His command. We have nothing to worry for the world, whether they are in our favor or not. Then you will see how Allah Ta'ala will open the door. Because He said, "Man yattaqillaha yaj'al lahu makhraja." You have taqwa. Allah said, "Is my promise, my guarantee. I make way for you. I open the door for you." किसी ने राबिया बसरिया से पूछा है, राबिया, अल्लाह अपना दरवाजा कब खोलता है? Rabia tell us when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened His door. Rabia ने फरमाया, अरे नादान, उसने दरवाजा बंद कब किया है? उसने दरवाजा नहीं बंद किया. जब से उसने दरवाजा बनाया, जब से उसने दरवाजा खोला, बार बार अपने बंदे को बुलाता है, ये रात के गुनहगार, सुबह सादिक से पहले आजा, तौबा कर ले, मैं माफ कर दूंगा. यही आवाज आती है आफ्ताब गुरूब होने के वक्त, ये दीन के गुनहगार, पूरे दिन तूने जो गुनाह किया, आफ्ताब के गुरूब होने से पहले पहले झुक जा, 2 आंसू बहा दे, मैं माफ करने को तैयार हूं. He never closed the door. His door is widely open. Since we arrived, the door is made. Since we arrived, the door is open. He never closed. In the morning, He said, the person who commits sin at the night, come back to me before sunrise. I am ready to forgive you. Before the sunset, the announcer is announcing on behalf of Allah. In a daylight, whatever guna you made, come back to me and ask for the maafi. Before sunset, I am ready to forgive you. He is calling us. His door is open. We don't enter to that door. We are knocking a wrong door. That is our problem. They got their own problem. They can't sort out their problem. जो अपने मसले का हल नहीं कर सकता, जो अपनी परेशानियों का इलाज नहीं हटा सकता, मेरा भाई और दोस्तों बुजुर्गों, वो हमारे मसले का हल क्या करेगा? अल्लाह का रसूल उसके हवाला हमें छोड़ के गया है, उसी की तरफ रुजू करो. Man yattaqillah yaj'al lahu makhraja. If you have taqwa, Allah Ta'ala make way for us. Number two, the most difficult problem for the humanity is sustenance, provision, food, rosy and need. Allah has said in the same ayah, وَيَرْزُقُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبْ. I will provide your provision, I will provide your rosy, I will provide your need. Risk is not only food, all your need. Zahiri, batini, suri, manvi, dunyavi, ukhravi, all kind of your need. As economic problem, political problem, the social problem, your health problem, each and any kind of the need, Allah is promising us, وَيَرْزُقُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبْ. I will provide your provision, your sustenance out of your expectation. There is a hadith in Mishkat Sharif when Nabi alayhi salam said, अगर अल्लाह की ज़ात में तुम्हें यकीन हो जाए तो अल्लाह तुम्हें ऐसे तुम्हारी ज़रूरत और रोज़ी को पूरी करेगा जैसे परिंदों को सुबह में उठते हैं उनके पेट खाली होते हैं, शाम को लौटते हैं पेट भरा हुआ होता है. But Nabi alayhi salam said, if you trust in Allah, you have confidence in Allah, you have yaqeen in Allah, Allah will provide your provision out of your expectation like a bird. They wake up in the morning, they are going out of their nest, the stomach is empty. When they return, stomach is full. Have you ever heard the Crow Association is carrying a Jamiyat letter collecting Sadaqah and Zakat? Or the Bandar Association is sitting here for the collection? Or the monkeys are on strike because there is no delivery of the promise? Or they are stealing cable or pipe and we don't have water for 5 days. And in lands they had no light for 5 days. Insan is doing, not the animal. No hijack, no robbery, no armed robbery, no bank swindling, no fraud, nothing. How they sustain and how they live their life. They have no doctor, they have no surgeon, they have no pharmaceutical companies, they have no free treatment. My brother, you sit nicely and ask. इमाम गजाली फरमाता है कि अल्लाह कुत्तों को रोज़ी पहुंचाता है, बंदरों को रोज़ी पहुंचाता है, उनकी ज़रूरतों को पूरी करता है, बराह रास्त उनकी डायरेक्ट गाइडेंस करता है. तू जब अल्लाह का हो जाएगा तो क्या अल्लाह तुझे बर्बाद करेगा? He take care, he look after all this creation. They don't need to ask anyone. They don't need to steal. They have no doctors, they have no lawyers, they have no even prison, they have no traffic cop, and they have no lesson to go, how to drive. But when they fly, you see my brother how they are flying, they are not knocking to one another. No one interfered to one another. Crow got his life, pigeon got his life, no one is interfering to one another. Here full of interference. They have no jamiyat, so the father and son and partner to partner, you have to go for arbitration. There is no bank loan system, so they have to borrow the money from someone. In fact, my brother, Hazrat Imam Ibn Sirin and Ibn Kasir, by the riwayat has said, कई मर्तबा ये जानवर और ये परिंदे हमसे नाराज होते हैं. Sometimes these birds, animals, are get angry on us, complaining to Allah. Hizkil alayhi salam, when he went in his time, there was no rain, it was starvation and it was a drought. So one day he went, he made the dua, he read the salah, no answer came. Second day, the same thing. Third day, he was in between. He never went to the ground. He never prayed, he never asked, and sudden rain start falling. As Hizkil alayhi salam asked Allah, "Oh Allah, 2 days in a row, we read the namaz, we fast, we make dua, no answer came. And today we didn't even read namaz, we didn't even ask. And how come the rain start fall? Which wali of yours, your friends made the dua, secretly, and you are showering your blessing?" Allah answered to his Nabi Hizkil, "Oh Hizkil, today one ant came out of hole, stood on 2 feet, look at me, and cried before me, and complained to me, فَلَا تُعَذِّبْنَا بِذُنُوبِ بَنِي آدَمَ." हमारा मालिक, आज पूरा दिन मैं घूमी, मुझे मेरी रोजी नहीं मिली, ए अल्लाह इन इंसानों के गुनाहों की वजह से तू हमें क्यों अजाब देता है? She is complaining to Allah about our behavior and manner. Oh Allah, whole day around it, inside my house, I didn't get my food. I'm complaining to you. Why you are giving us punishment? Why you are punishing us? Why are you giving a hard time بِذُنُوبِ بَنِي Adam for the sin of the human being? We are not disobeying. We are not contradicting your command. We are following. Allah, why should we suffer for the human being? ये हिस्केल मेरे पाकज़ात की कसम, इस चूटी ने आज शिकायत न की होती, वो रोई न होती, वो दुआ नहीं करती होती, ये चंद कतरे जो मैंने बरसाए मैं न बरसाता. Or Hiskiel, by my glory, by my majesty, by my power, if this ant couldn't stood and cry and complain about her condition, these few drops of the rain what I have showered, I wouldn't shower you. So my brothers, we are making sin, committing sin, disobeying Allah and His Nabi, and they are paying the price. They are complaining to Allah. Allah, we are innocent, why should we suffer? So the first thing, my brother, what Allah is promising, يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا, Allah Ta'ala make way for us. Number two, وَيَرْزُقُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ, all your need, Allah Ta'ala will provide out of your expectation. Number three, Allah will remove enmity, hatred from the heart, and Allah Ta'ala will unite the heart. What's in Quran, what Allah has said? You remember, when you were enemy to one another, وَاذْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ, remember the ni'mat and blessing of Allah. Is kuntum a'daan, you were enemy to one another. This ayah is referring Aus and Khazraj to Kabila of Medina al-Munawwara. 140 years they were fighting, killing to one another. 140 years. Is kuntum a'daan fa'allafa bayna qulubikum fasbahtum binimatihi ikhwana. Each point, Sayyidul Taifa Junaid Baghdadi, Shaykhul Islam Abu Hamid Imam Ghazali is giving us the reference from Quran and Hadith. 140 years of the enmity. Allah removed the enmity. Allah create a muhabbat between us and Khazraj. Fasbahtum binimatillahi ikhwana. Allah united you and Allah make you brother to brother. Now the same people in a one line behind Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam, reading namaz at the jihad time, they are fighting for Islam. Who brought them on a one platform? That was taqwa. We are complaining about Muslims are not united. But what is the side effect of the disunity? You disobey Allah, you run away from Allah, and you didn't follow Allah, no one is ready to listen to you. Return to Him. My brother, the fourth thing is, as Junaid Baghdadi rahmatullah alayhi said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put your muhabbat in the heart of the believer, in the heart of the enemy, in the heart of the non-believer, even in the heart of the birds and animals, even in the heart of the ocean and the creation of the ocean. And here for the Hadith al-Qudsi where Allah has said, when my banda and bandi extended their ibadat out of obligation, after faraid, after wajibat, after the sunan, he increased his nafal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, hatta ahbabtuhu, I start liking him. मैं उससे मोहब्बत करता हूँ, मैं उस बंदे से प्यार करता हूँ. And what Allah said, when I love someone, I call Jibril. Jibril, come here. Jibril said, labbaik ya Rab. I love Mr. So and so. Make this announcement to all the angels on the seventh heaven, they also love him. Immediately after the announcement of the Jibril alayhi salam, all angels on the seventh heaven start liking him. Then Jibril is coming down to the sixth and fifth and fourth and third and second and first. All the heaven angels start liking him. सारे आसमान के मखलूक उससे मोहब्बत और प्यार करने लगती. Then Jibril said, Ya Allah, what to do? Then Allah said, now you go to ocean and make this announcement. He is going to the ocean. Now the whole creation of the ocean is making dua for him and liking him. Then said Jibril, now you go to the jungle. All the animals of the jungle are liking him. Then said, now you go to the dunya where the humans are living. And when this news and announcement is coming down from Allah through Jibreel, automatically in the heart of the people is downloaded.